Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. It is Thrift Ball Tuesday. And as you all know, this is the time to get all of your updates about the Thrift Ball. My name is Karen Duclosel. I'm one of the organizers for our third annual event. And I'm so excited to be here again to give you all of the updates. Um, Especially tonight. Tonight is the meet and greet. We've been doing them every Tuesday in the month of May. And this is an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about the nominees that you all have nominated for the Thrift F.A.B Awards. Hey, Toya, thank you so much for tuning in. Jessica, I see you in the comments. Thank you so much. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Titi Lola. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please let your friends, your family, your community, let them know that we are live, and we would love for them to join us tonight so they can hear from our nominees. This is a great opportunity for you to learn more about them. And for you, when it's time to vote, you are ready, you feel more confident, and you know who you want to cast your vote for. Voting will begin in October. So this is really a great time to jump on and learn more about our nominees. Hey, Renee, thank you so much for tuning in. Jawahn, I see you in the comments. Thank you so much. So again, the Thrift Ball will be held here in Atlanta. This is the city you all voted for. I actually voted for New Orleans, but the majority wins, and it will be held here in Atlanta on Saturday, December the 7th. And the theme, you guys voted for Harlem Nights. So make sure this is a great time to start prepping for those outfits because, of course, we will be voting on the best dressed. So make sure that you are ready to be considered for that category. So again, tonight we have 6 of our nominees. They are backstage. They are ready to be in the hot seats. Our interviewers are our public relations chair, Tamara of City Girl Style, and Chelsea of Unapologetically Beautiful. They have stepped up as our co-chairs of the Public Relations Committee, and they will be interviewing the nominees. So as you're tuning in, let me know where you are tuning in from. I'd love to know where you are. I'm here based in Atlanta. So would love to know where you guys are tuning in from. Hey, Diana, I see you in the comments. Titi, thank you so much for for tagging some of your friends. Hey, Vanika. Hey, Janice. Angie, I see you in the comments. Tanya, I see you, girl. Thank you so much. Jersey Bling, this is definitely, I echo your sentiments. This is so exciting. Can't wait to hear from our nominees. Let's see. Vanika is in ATL. Mercedes, you are in Mobile. Welcome, welcome. Denisha, you are in Gary, Indiana. Welcome, welcome. Angie is in Florida. Hey, Lawanda from Chicago. All right, and Titi Lola is also in Chicago as well. Jawahn, you are in Florida. Hey, Tashira, thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Florida. Jessica is in Savannah. Tanya, girl, I know, I'm excited. I cannot wait to hear from our nominees tonight. Jersey Bling, you are in New Jersey. Toya is in Birmingham. Love that we are all so spread out, but we all come together to support this community and to hear from the nominees tonight. Hey, Posh by Mimi in Houston. I think it's going really slow tonight. And Gina is in Akron, Ohio. Wonderful. So who are you guys most excited to hear from tonight? Well, let me tell you who you'll be hearing from tonight. So we have Jawahn Brown. She's nominated for Best Thrift Style female plus size influencer. We have Tanya Hicks. She is nominated for Thrift Sister of the Year. We have Quavadas Newsom, nominated for Best Resale Boutique, Online or Storefront. We have Angie B, nominated for Thrift Sister of the Year. Lorna Roberts, nominated for Best Thrift Style Influencer Female Plus Size. And then Jessica has been nominated for 3 categories. They include Best Thrift Style Influencer Female Plus Size, Best Live Seller, and Thrift Sister of the Year. So let me get some hearts up. Let me get some claps. Let me know who you're excited to see tonight. Y'all are saying everyone is awesome. Yes. I see the hearts. Absolutely. Thank you, Lorna, for those hearts. Kathleen is giving a round of applause. Absolutely. Let's see. Phenomenal. Rivers. And Jessica says, congrats to all of the nominees. Toya says, I work with almost all of these ladies. I cannot pick just one. Jesus, love all year round. Beautiful. I echo those sentiments. Beautiful. Let's see. Everyone. Gina says, Jessica Carter. Jersey Bling says, they are all fabulous. Okay, I'm seeing the hearts. I'm feeling the love, ladies. I am feeling the love. Let's see. All queens. Absolutely, all queens. So again, tonight is the virtual. There I am. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I just, for some reason, my connection is fairly good. Let's see, what Wi-Fi am I using? Let's see which one. I'm gonna try this one. Let's see if that one is better. Okay, let's try that one instead. Okay, let's see, that one might be better. All right. Bring it home, Florida. River says, bring it home, Florida. Okay. Tara says, I love all my sisters. They always show me love with my invoices. That's a good one. I love that. Faithful Angel says, congratulations to them all. I love them all. And hey, Keisha, all the way from Florida. And Tanya says, we love you. We love you too, Queen. Awesome. All right. So again, make sure you tune in every Tuesday in the month of May. We are hosting the virtual meet and greet. So again, next Tuesday, we will also have our virtual meet and greet. So make sure that you tune in every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn it over. Let's see. I'm going to hide that one. I'm going to turn it over to our public relations co-chairs, Tamara from City Girl Styled. Hello. Unmute your mic. Can you? Yeah. Hey, Tamara. I can't hear you, though. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. And also, let me get her on stage. Say hello. Can you guys, is it just me or can you guys hear Tamara? Let me know in the comments. No? Okay, everyone is saying no. We can't hear you. Chelsea?
Okay. Hey.
All right, so I will, yeah, we'll let her. Okay, they're saying they can't hear her. So she'll come back in. But Chelsea is the owner of is it beautifully unapologetic? Did I say it? I think I said it wrong. Beautifully unapologetic. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
She's on a beautifully unapologetic. All right. Okay, they say they can hear you. So we're gonna wait for Tamara to pop back on, and we'll get started with the interviews. All right. Make sure again that you've let your community know that we are live. I think I shared it in the group. Hey JJ, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. I see there's a private message. Let's see. I can't see the live.
Got it.
Okay, all right. Is Sarah back? I was like, what? We need you to see that.
Yes. No.
Well, what we can do while she is because I don't want to. It's already 9:18. I can bring on. Do you want to start? Are you okay with starting?
Yeah, I can get it started.
The interview? You can get it started. I'll add her when she comes back in.
Okay,
all right.
perfect.
So first person we have is Jawahn, and I will bring her on stage.
Hi.
I'm gonna.
Jawahn, how are you?
She goes here. All right, and I'm going to the back.
Okay. Hey, Jawahn, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is a beautiful opportunity to just sit here with you tonight. How does it feel to be nominated to be the best plus size thrift influencer?
I'm super excited. I was stoked. I did not believe that I was nominated. I had to check about 5 things. People kept sending me things, and I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was super excited.
What was so unbelievable about your nomination?
That I didn't expect it. I'm just trying to be me. And I just was surprised that people noticed what I was doing. I was just surprised.
Absolutely. Well, when you're doing your own thing and you're authentically yourself showing up every day, people notice that, right? We live in a world where people don't do that so easily. So can you just share a story or testimonial from one of your followers throughout this thrift style journey that's really inspired or influenced you?
Yes, I have a couple of stories. One I can think of is that sometimes when we're dealing with clothes, we think that we're just dealing with clothes, but we're really dealing with feelings. We're dealing with real emotions. And sometimes you never know what people are feeling or how they're feeling. And I got an opportunity to style one of my clients, and she wouldn't try some things that I wanted her to try. She's like, no, I don't look good in that. I don't look good in that. And as soon as we got everything, and I said, okay, we're going to do a little photo shoot. So once we did the photo shoot, she put everything on. She just became alive. Her face got brighter. Her smile got brighter. She felt so good. And that was that feeling. Once she felt that, I was like, this was what I was meant to do. That I felt as good for her as she felt as good for herself. And it was just so endearing that I wanted to cry, because that meant that wallflower had turned into a rose, and her emotional feeling that she knew that she could look good and feel good, and she felt good. And that was the biggest thing for me.
That's beautiful. I mean, being able to pull that out of somebody and allowing them, hey, Tamara, being able to come on and do that is beautiful. Come on. I'll pass it off to Tamara so she can ask you something really quickly.
Sure.
I was listening while I was backstage with my technical difficulties. But that's so beautiful whenever you're able to connect with people on that level and like help push them beyond their boundaries. But I missed the beginning of your interview. I apologize.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me pull up my questions. I'm all discombobulated tonight.
Okay.
So can you tell us a little bit about why you feel that the community should vote for you?
Well, I think that hopefully they can see my personality over the camera, because I try to be funny, sometimes a little goofy, but I really love clothes, and I hope they feel that passion that I want to people to know that, I'm genuine in what I do. I really care about what I'm doing. I care about how they're going to feel. I care about how they're going to look, and I want them to be pleased with everything. And I want them to get that feeling that I get when I put on clothes and I'm getting ready to go somewhere. I want them to be uplifted. I want them to be happy. I want them to be confident. And I want them to walk with that confidence and just be alive, just feel alive and beautiful. And that's the emotional connection that helps me to keep doing what I'm doing. I always say I got a passion for fashion, but really I got a passion for people. It's the passion for people that really helps me to push me to continue to do what I'm doing. And I love it. I love it.
Oh, I always love the people connection. Always. I'm a sucker for being connected to the people. Like, I feel like any work that you do that, especially I'm an educator, like any work that you do that connects you to people and where you're passionate about what you do for people in your business, to me, that's always going to be the best work, like, and most successful. Candace, did you have another question?
I was just going to say, as you do we're wrapping up this interview, what is like a final thought that you would like to leave, a little nugget for our audience members and our voting public that's out there? If you could leave them one piece of yourself and how to vote for you or anything, what would you say?
I would say I am a nurse by trade. So I am a nurse, not only a nurse, but also an educator. So I try to put myself in everyone's shoes that I take care of. So with teaching and with nursing, I want everybody to be able to feel so much love that I am giving and I'm sharing with them. And that I really am surprised that I was nominated, but I really put forth a lot of effort to look cute. And I want to feel good too. And always they can just remember that I am very excited. I'm always upbeat. I'm always ready. It could be 7 o'clock in the morning. It could be 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night. I'm always ready. And I'm there for them. And if they need me, they can always count on me. And I just do my best, try to do my best and just be the genuine person I am. I'm a Taurus by trade, which people sometimes have things to say about Tauruses, but we good people.
All
We loyal.
positive. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you for making time to meet with us tonight. And thank you for being patient. I'm so sorry I was late.
No problem. No problem. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate everyone that nominated, voted for me. I really, really, really touched me. I was like, I'm super, super excited. I can't even tell you. I was running around the house and everything. So this is a big deal for me, and I won't disappoint.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello again, Chelsea.
How are you, Tamara?
I have light and sound.
I love it. Beautiful. I love the curls and the glasses tonight.
Thank you. I'm on a struggle bus today. Hey,
No.
Tanya.
Hey.
Tanya, you're muted. How are you, darling?
I am doing well. How are you beautiful ladies doing? And everyone out there.
I'm good.
Doing good.
Did you want to start off, Chelsea, or should I?
Oh, you can go ahead.
Okay, so Tanya, thank you for being with us. And you are nominated for, I think it's Thrift Sister of the Year. Go ahead, give it to us, sis. Give it to us.
Yes, I'm stoked.
You should be. So tell us a little bit about yourself and about your business for any who may not know you.
Okay, so I am Tanya Hicks. I am the proud founder of D Style Off. I am a Brooklyn girl. However, I reside currently in Atlanta, Georgia. D Style Off consists of a variety of women's vintage, modern clothes, shoes, and accessories. What else? I got into the business by, I want to say, well, not accident. That's not the correct word. On purpose. I ran into someone who I did not know. I started a conversation with her about a skirt that she had that I wanted, and she wasn't willing to give it up in goodwill, and that led
all good things begin.
And that led to us talking, which lasted for a whole hour. in the parking lot, and to the point where she literally was like, take out your phone, follow this platform, that platform, that platform. And I literally, from that, I dove in and sucked it all up and was like, had notebooks and pads taking pointers and tips, and I was like, I'm ready. And then in November of 2021 is when I hosted my first live sale. And so that's the short story, because if I tell the long story, I'll start crying, because I'm a crier and I don't want to do that tonight. So yeah.
Well, listen, one time for people who do not gatekeep, okay?
Yeah, so that's how I started, but it was a passion of mine for a really, really long time. I just did not know how to connect the dots. So the reason why I get emotional about that connection that I had is because I felt like God was like, you're ready. And he handed it to her, and she poured into me. And that literally started my whole reselling business and career. So I thank her for that. And that's reseller Yolanda Shaw Brown, who I love.
Wow, that's a lot, but that's awesome. I mean, so many people have stories like that. So many.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, maybe give us an example of a collaboration or a project that you've led within the community, like the thrift community, that particularly speaks to something you're proud of?
I'm very proud of the collaborations within the community with some other resellers. About a year and a half ago, it was 17 of us got together and hosted a long live sale, probably the longest live sale in reseller history. That was phenomenal. The collaboration, the camaraderie, the respect, the love, the support that we showed one another, because putting a lot together for just you sometimes is hectic. So working together with 16 other women, business women, entrepreneurs, was no easy task, but we got it done, and it was magical. And from there started my whole collaboration, wanting to collaborate. I collaborate oftentimes with live sales. I'll join forces with another reseller and we'll do a live together, or we'll join forces around Atlanta and participate in pop-up shops, which I love, because I love being able to actually see people and them having an option to try on merchandise and engaging. Yes, we can engage on live sales, but it's a little different when it's in person. Just a little bit. And so I am big on collaboration. I hope that I can collaborate more with so many resellers, hence the brunch that I had, because that was one of the focus. We're so talented. Some of us know a little bit more than others in certain categories. And if we could just come together, oh my God, we will blow the roof off this thing. So I'm all about collaboration, all about it. And I'm willing and able to and eager to do more collaborating. Hence, Tamara, you were on my live chat series, so just giving other resellers an opportunity to kind of share their story and give some background, because a lot of people think this is easy work, and it's not. It's hard work.
All facts.
Mhm.
All facts. I'm going to pass it back to Chelsea.
No, Tanya, I love how your journey started with collaboration and building up community. So one question that I had was you're nominated for the Thrift Sister of the Year. So clearly you have a mode of getting people to come together. So how do you believe that your leadership qualities have contributed to fostering this sense of unity and empowerment among this community, especially with women in here?
For me, I have always disagreed and been very annoyed by the idea that women cannot work together. We cannot respect one another. And if we do, it's competitive. I don't subscribe to that. I never have. And so when I got into the community, I got to meet and befriend so many different women from all over the world. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm friends with people that I have never seen, but I truly have deep love for them. And they're all the way on the other side of the United States. And so I want for us to eventually eliminate the negative stereotype, narrative that women cannot get along in business. We can't support one another. We can't uplift one another. I just don't believe in that. And I think you see that in what I'm trying to do with, the live chat series, with just befriending women in this community. Sometimes I'll just reach out to someone and be like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Just checking on you. You good? Okay. I don't need to know all your business, but I just want to know that you're good, And then, of course, the brunch. The brunch is really, really dear to my heart because I've always been that girl all the way back when I lived in New York City in a studio apartment. I would have 7 of my friends in my apartment feeding them and fellowshipping because I just believe in sisterhood. So this is not new to me. This is not something I just created. In this community, I think there are some amazing, dope women, and I want us all to win. And so if I can move the dial or push it further or be the person that is sort of, I don't want to say the foundation, because many of us are wanting us all to win, but to be just a part of, a piece of the reason why we are thriving and advancing within this reseller world, then I'm gonna do it till the wheels fall off. I'm passionate about it, and I want us to. So many women, they still believe that we just, I don't, I have all the friends I need, and no, I can't trust women, and they're this, they're that, and I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm that crazy chick that's like, no, no. We gonna get on each other's nerves, but at the same time, we gonna be able to work things out, and we're going to be better after it. And if we can do that in friendship and in business, we can go. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it's evident by all the comments. Everybody is congratulations, it's fire. They love you. You've embraced community and done all these things. I guess a final word would be, why should people vote for you for the Thrift Sister of the Year?
I'm going to try to say this without crying. Okay, so I think especially in my category, I absolutely adore Jessica Carter. I got a little crush on her because I think she's real cute. And then I love Angie because she's a sweetheart. She's a true sweetheart. But if they decide that they think I'm worthy of this award, it is because they truly believe that I walk it like I talk it, and that I am an asset to this community, in the sense of sisterhood and wanting us all to win. And they believe that, like, I'm not just saying it. They truly believe, she passionate about this thing. She prides herself on achieving greatness, but not for just herself and her business, but for us all in some capacity. So they believe that I am passionate about it, and I think that would hopefully get them to, or that would be the determining factor for them to vote for me. But I won already, honey, because I was crying when they announced my name. So
that was enough for her.
I literally sat on the sofa and I cried. I won already.
Oh, well, congratulations. Congratulations on the nomination, Tanya.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the success that you're having in business. And you didn't even mention it, but the brunch that you hosted recently, there's a lot of reasons why obviously you've been nominated. And so no matter who the actual winner of the award is, you definitely have already won.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to cry.
All right. Somebody pass her a tissue while we move on to Lorna Roberts.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Darling. All right. So next up we have Lorna. Ooh! Stop making all that noise, Sam. Yes, honey. Look at the head. Okay, honey.
I love it.
So next up, we have Lorna Roberts, who is nominated for Best Thrift Style Influencer in the plus size category. Congratulations. Oh, wait, can we hear her?
Mm-mm.
Let's make sure you're not having Tamara kind of issues. All right, there we go. I saw your mute thing come on. Let's test. No. Mine did the same thing. Child, I had to switch devices. That's why I'm here on this little symmetrical angle now. All right, we'll give her a second to come back on. StreamYard don't like to play nice with other apps. It really doesn't.
No, not at all. But she looked beautiful, so I can't
Did
wait to see what she has to say.
Oh, that yellow. Now I got half my face cut off. Okay, there we go. And then I have to go the opposite direction of the kit.
It's always mirrored. You're like, hey.
Listen, it's too much. I'm just gonna sit right here where I.
But you look beautiful, so it works out.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. I'm looking at is this a sweater or a dress that you're wearing?
No, so it's a puff sleeve top that I was telling Corinne I dyed because I don't do cream. So I try to come up with interesting color combinations.
I had that top. Oh, I gotta dig in the crates. Oh,
Yes.
you have me in here mixing up potions trying to dye things.
Yes, combine colors. Hey, Lorna.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm that excited. How are you, darling?
I am great. I was like, I'm running my mouth and nobody can hear me. Hey, y'all.
Loving the background, loving the whole. This is an ensemble.
You think so?
I know so. I have 4 good eyes. Okay?
Listen, this is the fit you put on when you have an interview and you just. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
Honey.
Top, and you just dress the top. Dress the top. Keep it moving.
But just don't get up in front of us. We've all done it. Well, it is so nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'll repeat again. They pineapple in the comments already. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you are actually nominated in 2. Is it 2 categories? No, I think it's 1.
1.
Okay, but you've actually won in this category before.
I have. Mm-hmm.
You can't just come stepping on the against like this.
I mean, tell Corinne.
Oh, honey.
Tell the folks.
Listen,
because, y'all are the ones who keep nominating me, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Well deserved.
I would love to see more plus size women in this category, but you guys nominate me, and I accept. Although I was about to refuse, I accept.
No refusing. So tell us, in what ways do you see yourself as engaging and connecting with your audience to inspire them in their own thrift journeys?
Ooh. I enjoy being a part of the thrift community. But I think that, or I know, and I think that what I contribute to the world of style goes way beyond the thrift community. And so in regards to that, a big part of who I am a social worker by profession. I am a mental health counselor by profession. And a big part of what I do is understanding that, like I think Jawahn said initially, it's not about clothes. It's so much bigger than just this piece of garment. There's power in these garments. I had a live the other day, and I was just talking about how when you see another sister looking good, dressed, for the real ones, we smile and we applaud with joy, right? And that is the blessing and benefit of showing up at your best self, physically, emotionally, and otherwise. So I hope I'm answering the question. My contribution is encouraging women, not only plus size women, to stand in themselves, be original, be confident, and be unique. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. There's a
That's
lot of
what
power
I'm
in
all about.
there really is, and
Yeah.
self-expression is so underrated these days.
It's an
But
art. What we do is
that, yes,
what we do is our contribution to art.
yes, yes, and it's really evident in what you choose to share. You know, I know you participate really heavily in the weekly style challenges, and
Right.
the photos that you share, child, they are nothing short of art. So I could not agree with that more. I'm gonna turn it over to Chelsea.
Okay, I want to acknowledge that Tara just said that you are her personal thrift therapist, which I think speaks wonders to who you are and how you show up
I'm
authentically
gonna
as
have to start charging you, Tara. Stop telling the folks what you talking about.
Listen,
She need a couch.
like, come on.
Listen, she need a couch.
Exactly, but that goes to what I wanted to say, like two-part. A, how would you describe your personal style? And then how do you use your position as a thrift style influencer to evolve for the future and evolve the community of thrifting and styling in itself?
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all on these questions. Oh, I feel like if I'm really doing the Miss America pageant.
Yes.
Oh, tell me the first part of that. You got to break it down for me.
Okay,
First
so
part again.
how would you define your personal style?
Definitely eclectic. Definitely. I can go anywhere on the genres of or the eras of fashion from 70s to Y2K to modern. And for that reason, I think that my style can be considered eclectic. On any given day, I may wear a two-piece suit. On that same day, I may wear some army fatigues with a white button down, which has become my signature. So definitely eclectic.
Okay. And then how do you take your position as a thrift style influencer to evolve the industry for the future? And what do you want to achieve with what you do?
Ooh, what do I want to achieve? So, and this is for resellers. So I started out doing pop-ups. Many don't know, but I started out doing pop-ups in the Caribbean and Antigua specifically. That's where the name come from. Black Pine Boutique. It is a national fruit of Antigua. I always put that in there. And so I started out doing pop-ups. I got into doing these live sales and got real comfortable doing these live sales because back in that time, it was really easy to jump on and slang some clothes. We must admit, times are changing. But one of the things that have always benefited me is because I started out doing pop-ups. So I'm not afraid going into my community doing pop-ups. I'm not afraid traveling to Vegas to do ThriftCon and do a pop-up. I'm not afraid to go to Atlanta to pop up. I'm not afraid to drag my stuff to St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, which I did 2 weeks ago to do a pop-up. So how am I influencing? I'm doing it in my community. I'm doing it virtually. I'm doing it socially. I'm doing it internationally. It's just who I am. And so my commission and my advice and encouragement to other resellers is to step out of the box. You know how to sling clothes on the www.facebook.com with no instructions. Tap into your community. Start getting engaged into some of these initiatives. I've become involved in the Alabama Fashion Alliance. I've done several fashion shows with them and do different stuff with them. I have a local showroom inside of an antique store where I can showcase my pieces. So that's how you influence. It is getting off of this however inches phone and tap into your community. Your community needs you. We got thousands of resellers on here. Go into your community. You might be the only one out there reselling. That's how you
Even
influence.
power in connecting with other resellers locally.
Definitely.
So you aren't the only one, doing that work necessarily. There's so much power in connecting with
Collaboration.
people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's how I influence. And that's my encouragement to my other resale sisters to be able to influence outside of our comfort zone. Hopefully I answered your question.
Oh, you did that and more. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Very important.
Absolutely.
Do you have any other? Well, I guess let's wrap it up, Lorna, by telling us. And I feel like so much of what you said, it was encapsulated in much of what you shared already. But can you tell us, like, why do you feel the community should vote for you for this award?
So that is really outside of my hands. For over the last 4 years, I have continuously been nominated and mentioned in this category, and for that, I am grateful. I am humble, and I'm gonna be transparent right now. Corinne, don't kill me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And I got my eyes closed. So I'm gonna be honest. Initially, my intentions was to tell Corinne, the lady who was behind of me or in front of me, allow them to have that opportunity. And my eyes are closed because I'm nervous to even say this, but I gotta say it. I told her to give it to the lady before me, after me, wherever, the fourth, the fifth, somebody. Why? Because I am grateful, I am honored, but I think that there are so many women, plus size women in this community who can, I don't want to say benefit, but need to, that could do with being recognized. And so I don't say that because I don't think that I deserve it. I do. But I think that there's other women that do as much as I do, that I would love to see receive this award, if that's what I want to say. So there's a lot of women in this category that I would love to see receive this award, but you guys nominate me every single year. And so you know why you think I should win? That's that. I am plus size influence.
Well said.
Period. And so, yeah, I do it for every woman that looks like me, that shapes like me, that talks like me, that walks like me. I'm not the typical BBW, but I walk in my confidence with the body that God has given me. And that's why I think that I should be that award.
I love it, Lorna.
That's beautiful.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for
Love you, Vinika. Thank you.
From the waist up to come on.
Congratulations to everyone. Good luck. And, blessings.
I love it. We didn't even have to close it out. She just closed herself out.
Exactly. She took that out.
Girl going left. That was really powerful. Really powerful. Mm-hmm. So next up, I think we have provided Lady Q.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
I am doing well. I am. I'm doing well.
Welcome. So you are nominated for the Best Resale Boutique, online or storefront. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Chelsea, did you want to begin or should I?
Sure. I was going to say, hey, how are you?
I am doing well.
It's amazing to see you being nominated for this and stand out in the hundreds of thousands of storefronts that are here. So can you tell us a little bit about the unique aspects of your resale boutique that kind of sets you apart from anyone else in the industry?
Y'all with these questions. Unique aspects, I would say, and it's not to say that everybody else don't have it, but one of the things that I'm big on with my boutique, whether you see me online or you see me at a pop-up, I had a brief moment where I was at a antique thrift mall. My family is always going to be with me, ride or die. my husband, my kids. Lady Q's Corner is a family oriented boutique. They are my biggest supporters, sometimes my biggest shoppers. But I think that's one of the things that's so unique that I see people, even sometimes before they comment on something they purchased, they're just like, oh my God, it's amazing to see, you know, your kids and your family and, you know, your husband to support you, which is an amazing feeling within itself, just because I know some people don't have that support. And sometimes when you kind of get to the point of like, oh, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, they be looking at you like, girl. So I think that's one of the things that's unique is it's a family oriented business, although you see me 90% of the time. But my squad is always rooting for me and helping push me along in the background all the time.
Okay,
I
squad
love
goal.
that.
Here for it. I am here for it. So, how would you say that you ensure a seamless shopping experience for your customers, particularly for online customers? Um, do you also have a storefront?
I don't. I did have an in
You
person.
have in the past.
I have in the past, and I had it for probably about 6 or 7 months. Again, it was at a flea market, and absolutely loved it because I love that in person experience, getting to meet people and seeing them have what I call that magic moment. You know how when you're a little girl, you put your Easter outfit on, and it's just magic. It's just like I know I'm cute, even though I don't have all of the outfit or anything. You do that little twirl, seeing people have that moment. A lot of times my favorite part about the in-person experience is when people are like, I don't think that's my size, and I'm like, just try it on. Don't worry about what
Love
the tags say,
that.
just try it on.
Love
And when
that.
they try it on, they're just like, oh my God. And I'm like, see, I told you. So just kind of seeing them have that magic moment that you can always remember from when you were a little girl. My favorite part about the in-person experience.
I love that moment too. I, I do. I do. I'm a sucker for it. It's something so empowering about
Hmm.
seeing that moment happen for someone,
Hmm.
particularly if they haven't had that moment very recently, because so many times we lose that.
Hmm.
So that's I love that. Can you tell us about maybe some of the challenges that you've had in running your resale boutique and how you've overcome them?
Oh, biggest challenge I've had while running my business is having to shut down twice. I moved from Tennessee to Georgia. So for probably about a good 8 to 10 months, I was not doing lives, but I did not miss a beat because my shoppers did not miss a beat. Having the online experience, not just the resale part, but having them be able to go to my website. If I don't show up, they're in the comments like, "Girl, where you at?" So it was a big transition because I sold like 90% of my inventory. And I let my shoppers know, like, hey, y'all not gonna see me in front of the camera for quite a few months. But they still shop my website because I also offer drop shipping. So they shop my website. I'm a very transparent person. So I underwent 2 surgeries. And while my shoppers were reaching out, checking on me, they were still shopping. I was able to create a in-house boutique experience just from the funds from not even being live before the screen. So it was a challenge because I constantly had to make sure that I kept my shoppers updated and make sure that the website was updated, and I think it's important to always have that feedback to know, like, okay, how can I improve? How can I change this? Because every negative is not necessarily a negative. You can always flip it and be like, okay, I understand. I see where you're coming from. I see how I can change that. But the biggest challenge was definitely moving from one state to the next because it was a blank slate when I moved into my new home. It was like, how am I going to decorate it? Things change as far as taxes wise. One state didn't have to cover certain taxes and another state did. That was probably the more challenging thing because there were a lot of things on the forefront as well as the background that I had to kind of do more research to stay on top of.
That's a lot. So, but one of the things that I'm really, really hearing you talk about in there is the power of having diversification in your business. Because one, system had to shut down to
Absolutely.
it allowed your business to still continue, and so there's a lot to be said for that. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, when I heard you speak, I hear about how you created this experience for all of your customers that not only were they loyal to you to stay and to persevere, but they also supported you in that time. So I guess finally I'd ask, why should the community vote for you?
I feel like that's a loaded question. Honestly, because it's kind of, I guess to me, kind of selfish. Like, oh, this is why you vote for me. Why you should vote for me. I think everybody is so deserving. I was brought to tears. You would have thought that I won an Oscar just for being nominated. Like, I called my mom. I woke my husband up out of his sleep. I stopped my daughter while she was doing an exam, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I wanted everybody to celebrate in with me. So I can't necessarily say that this is why you should vote for me. I just want people to, continue to shop. And I always say, even if you don't buy anything from me, I just want to be able to bless you in some way, whether it's something that I said that blessed your spirit, whether you just needed to hear my voice. If you found some great and amazing clothes, being nominated is a win all within itself, just because you can reach so many people, and just feel the love. Like, I mean, again, total shocker to even be nominated. But it just kind of, let you know that, okay, I'm doing a little something right. So if they are moved to vote for me, I would be absolutely, floored by it. But I can't say this is why you should vote for me, just because I think that they saw something enough to even nominate me. So I just want people to continue to have the Lady Q experience and come and get what you need, regardless if it's clothes, me putting a smile on your face, or just doing something to make your day.
They're all so selfless. Like, this is gonna be like, literally everybody's like, oh, not me. I love, that's part of what makes the community just really thrive, and obviously why you've been nominated. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for the transparency.
Yes.
But I saw so many people saying that they were taking notes, or, thanking you for sharing. So thank you for sharing your experience with us. And
absolutely.
Felicia, she says that she's so encouraged. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. For being with us. And next up, we have, I think, Miss Angie B.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Hey,
two-time winner, third-time nominee. Hey, Angie, how are you, darling?
Hey, y'all, I'm good.
My
how are you all?
Floridian neighbor.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank y'all for having me tonight.
So I'm sure everybody is familiar with your boutique and what you do. And so you are nominated. Like I said, this is the third time for you. So can you share a little bit about maybe initiatives that you're leading within the thrift community, or a project or collaboration that you're particularly proud of?
It would have to be the Lip Service Resellers Roundtable. It is a group of about 40 plus resellers. I created that group with the intention of trying to give the resellers a safe space so that we could be transparent, so that we could have that feedback wall, so that we would have a space where we all could just lay it all on the line, no judgment, and here we are to help each other. So I started that group, I want to say 2.5 years ago, and it has been so amazing. And when I say amazing, because some of the same ladies in that group are in this lineup of nominees. So for me, I'm just man, to see the serious intention that I see some of them have put into their businesses, and they have just continued to elevate consistently. You know what I mean? Just continue to elevate. They've they've went through the struggle. They've had low times, they've had high times, but that has to be one of the most things that I'm very proud of within the community. Absolutely.
That's an exclusive group too, honey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying I'm gonna open it up, but I'm very cautious with that because everybody's at different stages of where they are in reselling, and I just want people to be really, really comfortable where they are in this space. And when I say it's a safe space, I mean that it is a very safe space for you to come and for you to pour out. Look, y'all, I ain't did no work. Angie, I ain't been consistent. Hey, y'all, do you know what's going on? I mean, we share bolos, and it's just not about social selling. It's also about the whole general world of reselling. So your eBay, your Mercari, your Poshmark, your whatnot, we do it all over there. So, I just love that group of people over there.
Well, for those of us who wish we could participate, we'll wait until they open it up again.
It's coming. It's coming. Hey, Tiffany.
All right, I'm gonna turn it on over to Chelsea.
Okay, I was about to say we still staying on the outside looking in, but love hearing about how you're building, you're having accountability in the community, and you're pushing forward. So, in that mindset, what do you envision for the future of the thrift community, and how do you see yourself fitting into that space and leading and inspiring others?
Well, one of the things I definitely want to open up the group to about 100 people. So eventually I'll be able to bring some more ladies in and women too. I mean, men as well. But for me in the community, I really just want to see, kind of like piggybacking on what Lorna said, there are so many other resellers in this community. And I feel like they just need that little light. So for me, it's about being able to jump on these lives, sharing these lives, sending stars, just being there in the comments with these other sellers because you want them to get that exposure. At least that's what I want. I want them to get that exposure because I'm telling you, there's some amazing people in this community who deserve to be right up here in some of these categories right along with the rest of us. But it does take some working, it does take some tweaking, it does take some consistency, but I'm here for the people. I'm here for those people who want to grow and go, you know what I mean? So I just hope that we're at Fashion Lounge will continue to be like a beacon of light. If you know me, my inbox is always open. I mean, it is always open. It doesn't matter the time nor the day. I might not answer it right away, but I'm coming to find out what I can do to help you. If you saw me show up in a certain way, you're just saying, hey, Angie, can you give me an idea of how I can show up like that for my business? I will definitely, most certainly pour back into you. So I'm just really about seeing others elevate, and move in the direction that they want to move in for their businesses.
That's beautiful.
So I guess our last question, I'm not sure if we have anyone behind you. I'm kind of trying to keep track of the time also. Sorry. So what do you envision as we move forward, and why would you say that members of the community should vote for you for this award again?
Can you ask the first part of the question again, please?
Sure. What do you envision for the future for the thrift community? Like, how do you envision moving forward within the community?
Lots of collaboration. I think that's super important. Lots of networking. I think that this thrift ball award ceremony is really, really big for the networking and for us to collaborate. I would envision that maybe we could do like some type of maybe more of a relaxed, chill setting, and where we can all come together and meet. It's always awesome to pop up in different cities, and it's always good to see the other sellers pop up in other cities, meeting their locals and meeting their mutual cohorts in this industry. But for me, it's really about that connection with each other, because at the end of the day, we all have our different struggles. We're all doing our own thing over here, but it's like when you're in that setting and you come together, it's like, whoo, woosah. You know what I'm saying? It's putting a face with the name, you know what I'm saying? And understanding what goes on in front of the camera and also behind the camera. So it's like that like-minded energy that, you just want to take to another level. So in the community, I would hope that we could do some more things together as one. And as far as the voting thing, I stand with Lorna. Like, I said this when we came back from the thrift ball in December. I said, you know what? I appreciate every single person who thought like, hey, we want Angie back in on that stage again. We want Angie back in that nomination again. I appreciate it, but at the same time, I say this from a very genuine space that you know what I'm saying, I'm in a good space where it's okay for me to push somebody else and say, you know, root somebody else on, see them take that walk. You know, it's just amazing. I feel like a winner, and I say it all the time. Like, y'all already did what y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's already just overwhelming, and it feels so good to even be thought of in this way of saying, hey, we want you to be in that category again. But I'm so good. Like, I'm so good with everything, and I'm so appreciative. And I don't want nobody to think that I don't, or I'm not appreciative, but I just know the hard work that it takes for this business. I know what it takes. I know the work you have to put in. So I'm grateful for it. I'm just grateful to be here. It's all good with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a good feeling, though. It is a good feeling because I really do work hard and I love what I do. You know what I mean? And I work with a lot of passion. So y'all know what it is.
Well, thank you for being with us. I see
welcome.
Jessica in the comments. She needs to get her butt backstage. So
yeah.
thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate it.
Y'all welcome.
And we will chat with you again soon.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So next up, we have Jessica. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Jessica.
Okay. Come through with the color. Yes, honey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We hear you, darling. Okay. So allow me to introduce. Allow me. Go ahead. Just be prepared. Okay. So you are nominated in 3 different categories. Thrift Sister of the Year, Best Live Seller, and Thrift Style Influencer plus size. And this is your second nomination for Thrift Style Influencer because you were actually the winner in that category last year, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Now that we've set out all the accolades, I think we got them all lined up. Okay. Go ahead, tell us.
I watched the replay because I fell asleep. I do have a 4-year-old. I'm always tired. I'm running a business. I got stuff to do. However, I screamed at 2:00 in the morning when I heard those other nominations. I screamed, waking people up, calling people. Did you see it? Is it for real? Like I didn't ask for that. I didn't. The other two, of course, I came into this business in this world, for my plus size. I was almost 400 pounds. I was 419 when I had my son. It's rough to dress that body. It's rough. So I was doing that for my lady. I was doing that. I was like, what else can I be doing? Did the runway, walked in the hills, did the magazine. I mean, it's not a lot of people say they was on Essence. I was on Essence.com and I almost passed out then. But it was more so I found what I wanted to do, and that was doing the model coaching, the background, the bras and the underwear for the people, the dressing them, changing their minds. When Jawahn said that she dressed somebody or she styled somebody, and that feeling, it was unmatched. It was unmatched. I was like, okay, runway, showtime, yeah, that's good, that's amazing. But that feeling you see when you change somebody's life, and the way of thinking, unmatched. I knew I needed to be doing more of the background work, more of dressing people, more telling people how to dress their bodies. And I don't like to cuss. I'm a cusser. But put it on. Put it on.
Okay.
Who's gonna check you? Nobody. Put it on. Try it. and to hear those nominations and to be in the categories with the women, man, I was on the floor. I was on the floor. I was like, what? Thrift system? What? I didn't ask for none of this. And as some of the nominees said, they nominated me. They chose me. You know, Plus is dear to my heart, but I've now gained a whole new follower. People who want the shoes, the bags, the jewelry, and just the style.
I'll take this belt right here.
Oh, girl, I made this, girl.
I'm looking at the earrings. Like, come on, pass those through.
Listen. I mean, she was sounding real like she wanted to give these things up.
Absolutely.
Like,
I'll absolutely make you one. I absolutely do it. And I was like, Jessica, okay, you got it. You got to clean it up, Jessica. I simply love what I do. I would definitely say that. I simply love what I do. I don't want to really do anything else but what I'm doing. So, of course, I want to elevate it, but just being in this business and being around these women. Thank you, Miss Jackson.
I feel like I have to jump all over the place with the questions because so our questions were kind of outlined by categories, but since you're all across the board in 3 different categories.
I'm ready. I'm listening to Mary. Come on, bring them.
Listen. That it just really speaks to the respect and the work that you're doing and the reach that you obviously have for people to consider you in all these different arenas and categories. So let's see what we're gonna ask first. So what do you think sets your life selling apart and makes your style?
Transparency. I didn't have a hard life. I didn't go through a whole bunch of struggles. It was some daddy issues. It was some weight issues. Regular smegular life. I didn't. I really did, and that's a blessing to not have to go through that. Mm-hmm. But some of my followers, some of my friends, some of my family went through it, and to be transparent about the things that I did go through, people chose to shop with me, talk to me, ask me for business advice that I wasn't even sure I was giving them the correct advice at first. I was like, wait a minute, let me go ask somebody, let me figure this out before I give you this advice. And I would get back to them, or I would direct them to someone who knew exactly what they were asking. Transparency. They saw this body, they saw this, they see I'm okay with this, I'm not mad at it, I'm not mad at this. And the transparency, people are like, I want that confidence. I can't give them that. I can't. But I can give you clothes, I can encourage you. That's what I give somebody. Like, they ask me where I get it from. I look good. That's all I can say. I don't know where to get it from. But I do this because I simply like to see other people win. Put it like that. And just because you've gone through the struggle, the weight loss journey is a struggle in itself, just a health reason. I simply love the fact that I can help somebody get through that. Just by showing them clothes, giving them encouragement, they answering questions. I am in the inbox and on her real telephone a lot. She's been one of my mentors. So has Leah. These people have shown me, and Cozy, these people have shown me things that, sometimes I'm speechless on that part. I don't even want to talk about that because I go to cry and I'm not going to do it. I'm a Cancer. I'm not going to do it.
We've already had our
Cancer friends
today. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Tanya, if you could pass the tissues.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Tracy. But I understand those struggles and just wanting to do better for yourself. And I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just out here just being me. She'd be like, "You so funny. These ain't jokes. This real life. This really happened today."
That part, right?
Mhm.
Listen, that's life with children, honey.
Mm. Say that.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'll turn it over to Chelsea.
No, I mean, to hear you speak is so beautiful to see how you are so community focused and thinking about the sisterhood that you're cultivating and everything that you do. And if you're looking at the comments, they love you. Of course, you can create the most fabulous outfits that everybody wants, but also you create a passion and fuel a desire in women to kind of come into their own. And in thinking about your nomination for the Thrift Sister of the Year, what specific initiatives or projects do you see in the future that you want to come into fruition and have your hands on in the community?
As I stated, my some of my background is in plus size modeling, and I would love to do more of the shows and the fashion shows, and to get some of our thrift sisters to do the modeling, to bring all their style, their passion for what they do, and put it on the runway. Put it on the runway. I am not against boutiques. Don't get me wrong. I still shop at boutiques because I can wear their clothes. I'm in it. But the thrift community takes way more creativity. Way more creativity. And the stuff that I've seen. Did y'all see what Lorna had? Just had go on, like stuff that I've seen. Wait, where I'm still shocked. I want them to bring this thing from behind the camera to the runway, to the pop-up shops, to the events. I really want to push that situation to the forefront because it gives women confidence. It teaches them how to walk with their head up. It teaches them thank you. And the runway is fun, y'all. It's exciting. And I want them to put more thrift into the runway because you have to style it. You could put a dress on and walk down the runway. We can all do that. But you want to style it. You want to put your oomph on it. You want to put it on. That's what you want to do. And I would love to see that. I would love to see more of that in the thrift community. And Angie done talked about a little something we probably gonna try to do. Yeah. We'll do a little stuff for the thrift ball event. We got to talk about it. We got to, bring some things to Corinne, and she's on board. Corinne's on board, so we got that part down. So we're gonna work on that. So that's just a little bit, little snippet of what we're gonna do, and I'm excited about that. So definitely bringing thrifted fashions to the runway. That's what I want to do. That's my next step. That's what I want to do.
Well, definitely innovative.
Oh, I'm reading the comments too. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, I'm looking like, okay, what other categories do we have right now? So when you think about your reach as a thrifted fashion week, I'm like,
ooh, yes, Tanya.
that's a dope idea.
Yeah.
So can you share maybe a story or a testimony from maybe your clients or shoppers or followers that you think that you have influenced their thrift style? I'm sure you have many.
Many.
Yeah.
But I was at home. I'm actually from Albany, Georgia, but I reside in Savannah, Georgia. And I was in a store, and the store is about to close, and a lady walked in. She had a box, and she was like, "I just need something because I'm going to this concert." And of course, she was a plus size lady. I'm clear across the store, like I'm nosy in first place. I'm clear across the store, and I'm like, "Jessica, this is what you do. Go over there and help that lady." When nobody helping her at the time, go over there and help her. Walk right over there, and she looked at me like at first, like,
Who are you?
Because I'm
talking to you.
I look a mess sometimes in the thrift store. I look a mess. I don't care about it. But I went over there and I put her whole look together. She did not. She was like, "I don't know." I said, "This is a dress." And I understand sometimes the plus size women, we have to wear dresses and shirts because it just doesn't fit our bodies. So I told her that. I said, these boots is going to pick up the light of this, and you're going to do this. When I tell you that lady put that outfit together exactly like I said it, took a picture, and she was stuck. She is now doing live sales. She took my course. Now she's doing live sales. And she is a total thrifter. And Miss Massey, thank you. Like you like that was I was like, wait a minute. All I did was walk over there and just help the lady. And it was just like, now she's my girl. She's my girl, and she's doing it. And I'm helping other women start a business. This is my career. This is my money maker. And I'm helping other women start side businesses or just quit their job and just go full on thrifting and reselling. And I never thought that would be part of my job description, to help somebody else start a business when this is my first time starting my own business. So to know that I help people do that, Thrift Sister of the Year. Thrift Sister of the Year was like, I had to take it in. My friends was like, you deserve it. I was like, y'all don't understand. It's a struggle. I don't even know how I'm up here. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the rest of the year and the years to come in this business. So
that is well said. That is well said. Well said. And please, nobody slide into her DM for that belt before me, okay? Say what I said. I think Chelsea's over there eyeing the earrings.
I'm looking at all the jewelry and the glasses. I can just, pop out, get my own frames. Get my own lenses. Is it good? I was gonna say,
over here. I need these to see.
Look, contacts.
I've been like 3rd grade, okay?
Yes.
Before it was fashion. Well, thank you for being with us, Jessica. Can you just conclude by telling us, and I know we're all going with I'm grateful to be here, but tell us, why do you feel that the community should vote for you in all 3 categories?
I've worked hard. That's the most honest and I worked hard. This has not been an easy road. I've changed I've done live sales all over my house, including in my baby room. So I've done it everywhere. I've done it with a broken lamp, trying to do this, and I just kept like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this better next time. I'm gonna add this. The hard work is there, and for people to notice it when I didn't even realize that, because I'm trying to be that to Miss Gina, but I didn't even notice it. And am I humble? Yes. Very. I'm very humble, but I worked my butt off for this. I've done that.
Yeah.
I have done it, and I have so much more on the business side to do. I have so much more on the community side to do, and I have so much more that I want to do for other ladies, and dabbling in the men. Don't get me wrong. Dabble in the men too. Like, we're gonna dress you, we're gonna put you some on, that's my goal. And to be noted for that hard work is an unmatched feeling. Unmatched feeling. I screamed so loud. I was like, okay, I got the plus, I'm good. And then another category, and then another. I was like, wait a minute. So yes, all 3, I would be.
Well, congratulations, because the hard work is really evident. It really is. And it's evident in the comments as well. You're probably only seeing the highlighted comments, but when I tell you these comments are lighting up for you, so congratulations. And I'm sure you are taking home something. The odds are in your favor. So keep working hard and keep, delivering to the community, honey. Like, that's really what it's all about. And thank you for being with us.
And y'all was some great hosts.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Y'all were.
I'm not getting any more notes from behind the stage, so I think you might be our last for the night.
I am.
What a great way to close it out.
Yes. So, congratulations to all the nominees. Thank y'all for being very, very gracious and thorough hosts. Y'all asked the questions now. I wouldn't be out. And thank everybody for joining us and watching us and listening to us and following our stories. And help somebody out and offer people grace. That's all I ask, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know. Just offer them a little grace. All I ask.
You probably see I already slid them DMs.
That's about sliding. I just need to know what. Just type that in your jean size in men. And then I got you.
Whatever you.
And then I got you.
Listen, I'm gonna give all the credit too.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you again for being with us, Jessica. And I don't know if Corinne is coming back on or if we're closing it out, but thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. And thank you to my co-host, Chelsea, with her
Thank you.
Little personal creation over here.
Listen, just like we in this thrift community, we all have to know how to upcycle our own items, because sometimes you just can't find what you want.
I have that thing in cream, but mine is a little more wintry. But
I'm telling you, with some
put
dyes,
that thing in a bucket with some dye, honey.
Absolutely, we can get it together.
It's gonna be double cauldron bubble.
Just don't burn yourself with the water.
I can't wait. There she is.
Great again, ladies. You all are just amazing. Let's give you guys a round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Love, love, love. I just wanted to jump on really quick. Again, just to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to interview the nominees. Also thankful for the nominees again for taking time out of their schedules to come on and share their stories, give some inspiration, and encourage the community to vote for them. And then lastly, the community for showing up to listen to their stories. So thank you so much. This is what it's all about, the Thrift Ball, bringing the community together, networking, getting to meet each other. I just hope you guys are excited as we are and will join us on December 7th in Atlanta in your Harlem Nights attire. Are you guys looking for your outfits? Like, are you looking for your
I'm waiting for the outfit to find me. I'm gonna walk into the thrift store.
I'm sure it will. You're gonna be like, where are you? So great question, Cheryl. Hopefully we will have that at the beginning of next month, at the beginning of June. I'm still finalizing a few things before I'm able to release that information, but it is coming very, very soon. Next week, we have the best live sellers and the new resellers. Those will be the nominees that will be interviewed. So make sure you tune in next Tuesday, May the 14th. No, that's today. May 21st. Oh my God, May 21st, 9 p.m. Make sure you show up. Let's see. And I think that's it. That's all the announcements that I have. Jessica is saying that she has already found her outfit. She has. She needs 3 options.
Listen, that's her number. That's her number. She's
For each
like,
category.
One nomination? No, ma'am. I need 3. One outfit?
She needs 3. Outfit changes. Absolutely. Cheryl said, this has been great so that we can support more live sellers. Yes, absolutely. Indeed. So hopefully all the ladies that were here tonight, you'll, go to their Facebook pages, follow them, join them on a live sale, just to get to know them and see their beautiful inventory that they work so hard, it
was nice to hear what other people have going on too. Like,
yes.
Jessica, she didn't go into much detail, but she alluded to her course, and then she alluded to her group that none of us are invited in yet. We don't like this. But it's
But she did say she will open it up. She said that we have it recorded. It'll forever be
very
noted that on May 14th, Angie said she will open up her exclusive group to the rest of the community, at least 100. She said so. Hopefully we're lucky enough to be.
I think that when we're also busy, with our own lives and businesses and stuff, that sometimes we don't realize what other people have going on. So
right.
Really, really nice.
Monique said she's ready. Debbie said she has her dress. Jawahn says, I found one outfit today, looking for others at this time. Again, kudos to the interviewers. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I was not in the hot seat. Ooh. But the nominees were ready. They were ready. They were ready.
Yeah, they were.
Provided it is all recorded and it will be on YouTube. This is actually streaming live on my YouTube channel as well. So you guys are being broadcasted in every shape, way, and form. So you are there. You're there. All right. So again, thank you, ladies, for tuning in. Ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. And we will see you next Tuesday, May the 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our wonderful co-chairs of the Public Relations Committee. And, we'll see you on the next video.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.